Hello and welcome to another video tutorial from CommunityAccounts. My name is Jamie Dower and I'm going to be presenting this particular tutorial on how to access the multivariable regional comparison feature, or MVRC for short. It allows you to view multiple variables for multiple regions at one time on one page for one table. It can be a handy alternative to viewing a table for multiple geographies one at a time and then copying and pasting out certain variables that you might need. In order to access the MVRC, you would either go into the additional features list on the left of the menu, which is just down here, anywhere you see the menu, or you can access it through the red Table Options and Table Analysis section in any of the tables in CommunityAccounts. So in order to speed us along, I've already selected a table. I've selected the income summary in the income, consumption, and leisure account within CommunityAccounts. And for now, I use Newfoundland and Labrador as my geography. So for example, if I wanted to look at tax filers and dependents, tax filers, labor force, and median income for, say, all economic zones in the province, the MVRC is a really quick and easy way to pull that data out. So in order to get that started, I'm going to click the MVRC link here on the left. So once I click that, it'll open up in this box within the browser window, and you'll see you have a short description, and then you have two steps. Select the variables and then select your preferences. So as we were discussing earlier, I will select the variables of tax filers and dependents, tax filers, labor force, and down below, median income. So once I've got my variables selected, I can hit submit. So that's step one. Step two is to select your preferences. That is changes for each individual table. Some of the tables have different genders or different age groups available, and it really depends on the table that you select. In the case of the income summary, all we really have available are different years, and we need to select what type of geography we're looking for. So right here, like I said earlier, I'm going to look for economic zones. So I'll choose economic zones for my drop-down. And for the year of data, I'm going to look for the most recent year of data, which is 2006. Then I'd click Submit. Now step two is done. So you might be saying, well, what if I want to change the geographies? Do I need to start over? What if I want to change the variables? Do we need to start over? And we'll get to that in a second. But first, we should look at the results of what we've already done. So we scroll down here to the View Results table, and what you'll see is a brief table, usually with a header describing what you selected in the step above. And you'll have a geography listing, and then a column for each of the variables that you selected earlier. So in this case, we get geography, tax filers and dependents, tax filers, labor force, and median income. Now you'll notice each of these headers are blue. That means that you can click on them, and in this case, clicking on any of the headers in the table will actually sort the contents of the table. So if we wanted to see which economic zone had the highest median income, we could sort by that, and you'll see it's economic zone 2. If we want to see which economic zone had the lowest median income, we can click the header again, and we'll see it's economic zone 13. So as I said before, this sort of gives you a very quick way to pull out a number of variables for a number of geographies from one table, which can be very handy for copying and pasting into other software or trying to export into other software. If we wanted to change our variables or we wanted to change our geographies, we would do that from selecting either step 1 or step 2. And after a brief delay, we're back. So as I said before, if you wanted to change your geographies or change your variables, you would reuse step 1 or step 2. Step 2 stays open here for you all the time, so you could change to, say, communities by just choosing from the drop-down here and resubmitting. You could change your variables then to say, well, I'm not really, say you don't really need tax filers and dependents or tax filers, labor force. I mean, maybe you just want to try a different set of information. We can go back in here by clicking step 1 and unchecking the variables we no longer want to see, and by then just checking off the ones that we want to see. Maybe we want to look at more of the economic indicators of personal well-being, so median income, personal income per capita, disposable income per capita, and real disposable income per capita. And we could just check those off, scroll up, click Submit again, and now when the page loads, there we go, we will have our new table with those 4 variables chosen. Now you'll notice that since we chose communities for our geography type, we've got a new menu here, and this is a really neat feature once you've got communities selected. You can actually arrange communities by a local area, economic zone, or rural secretariat region, which can be really handy if you're looking for all the communities, or all the values for all the communities really, for one particular region. So for example, if I want to do it by economic zone and click submit, once the table reloads, you'll see that now you've got a header for each of the economic zones. Your ordering by clicking the top header in the table still works, so you can still order by median income or disposable income per capita. But you'll notice that the values that come up here now are, like I said, separated into the economic zones 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. And like I said, if you're really interested in the communities in a particular geographic area, this can be a really neat feature. So basically, that is the primary set of features that are part of the MVRC. You'll notice you can export your data to Excel. You can view the print version for this feature by clicking the print version button. And basically, once you're finished and you want to go back to your existing table and maybe try changing the geography, you just click close up here in the upper right hand corner and you're done. So hopefully this tutorial will help a few of you explore a new area of the website that you might not have realized was there, or that you might have found a little bit intimidating. Thank you.